Hello everyone, I'm gonna light my grateful candle. Oh my god, if you hear that noise, there's like a red flag warning for all the wind in this area right now, so my house isn't falling down. Anyways, let's take a moment, let's be grateful for life, for beautiful makeup. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, yeah, I'm doing a Sephora haul today. I don't know why, I feel like I've been doing a lot of Sephora hauls. I feel like I've been buying a lot of makeup. If you don't know, I don't know if I said it, I'm Shaylee. I do makeup for a living, it's my job. So right now is September, it's full-blown fall wedding season, and so I think that's why I've just been really excited about makeup. I've been doing a lot of makeup. You know, this is a write-off for me, so I feel a little bit bad sometimes buying makeup, but at the same time I use a lot of it, especially now I'm so much more intentional with what I buy. All that being said, I do just want to do like a little disclaimer that I'm staring at my vanity right now, and I know that sentence I just said is I am intentional and I try to be. I for years was not intentional, and I bought all kinds of crap and I threw away stuff, and I'm going to be doing like a declutter video soon, just going through all my stuff. But I felt like I had a very unhealthy level of shopping for makeup for a long time, and so I hope this video just brings you entertainment. If you do need some new items in your own makeup, you know, collection, maybe get inspired, and I'll link everything below if you are interested in shopping for any of it. But don't feel the need to buy every single thing. Don't feel the need to like have these exact products if you already have something similar. I don't know why this was on my heart today to say this before starting, but I think it's just because we are all driven all the time to buy stuff. Like in America, that's just how it is. And I feel like with YouTube and Instagram and making outfit videos and makeup tutorials and all that kind of things, I feel like I am part of the problem, and I'm trying to still do what I like and be creative, but not be a huge part of the problem. Like I love thrifting. I love like going in my closet and trying to see if I can find something similar to create that Pinterest outfit before going shopping for the exact piece. So anyways, let's just get going because I don't want to keep rambling, but I just want people to be mindful and not waste their money if you don't need these things. You know what I mean? I should play this back to myself sometimes because I'm not perfect. I definitely can buy stuff that I don't end up using, but I'm trying to be as intentional and mindful as I can. And like I've said already, it's my job, so it's like I definitely rotate makeup all the time, and it's kind of my job to find out what works best so I can use it for my clients. Okay, so let me go get the box because I don't even have it. Okay, so this is what showed up at my house, and I was worried that my husband on the ring was gonna see it like, Shaylee, what did you buy? The only reason it's so big, I will show you first just to get it out of the way, and then we can move on to smaller things. First of all, I kind of feel like we should we zoom? So this is the Bondi Boost Wave Wand. I don't know if it's gonna work for me at this point because I just cut a lot more hair off. Like it was almost past my shoulders and I cut it yesterday. So I might have to wait a month or two. We'll see. Maybe I'll be able to use this, but I like this wave iron because it's big. I've been so excited to get this. I've wanted it for a really long time, but I just felt like forever I wore my hair curly, like curled, and then when I cut it, I would wear it straight. And so I just felt like, oh, I don't need it. But I have a girlfriend that has shorter hair like me that wears it waved every day, and I could totally use this. Look at that. It just looks so pretty, and I love how this is like big waves. So you get that beachy wave look instead of a crimped look. Oh my gosh. It even smells good. I used to do hair, so I just love the smell of hair products and hot tools and all of that stuff. It's very nostalgic, but yeah, so I can't remember off the top of my head how much this was, but it was more than I would normally spend because like I said, I used to do hair. I have my Cosmo license, so I can go buy like a Hot Tools brand one at the store or whatever, but I just kept seeing this one and it was different because it was so big. It was such big barrels, and that's what made it, you know, stand out to me and why I really liked it. Temperature control, extra long cord, it's just like a great hot tool, and I'm so excited to use this. You're on a coffee table, and I'm like, this way if I pull you forward, I can sit back, and that's so much more comfy. I'm sorry if this is seeming a little bit like a mess. I just filmed another video and I made a outfit reel, so I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired, but I'm trying to take advantage of my alone time as a mom. As you guys know, it's hard to come by, and I want to get this video made for you. All right, so if you've been watching my videos, you have seen me use the eye cream, face glaze, and lip oil from In Beauty Project. I have been obsessed, to say the least. The lip oil is sticky enough that it stays on, but it doesn't feel gross and like you're moving and your lips have that like stuff where it's sticking together. Do you know what I'm talking about? So I really like the lip oil. It lasts a long time. Honestly, what I use it a lot for is in Pilates when I'm not wearing a ton of makeup. So I have the candy apple one. It looks red in the tube and it smells really yummy. So I went ahead and I got this nude color. This is called Cookie, and this one definitely has some more pigment to it, where the other one is more sheer and just kind of has like a red tint. So I think this is gonna be like a go-to daily. It's like it really reminds me of the old MAC Pro Longwear lip glosses. There was this one pink one I wore all the time. It was like a nude pink and they discontinued them, but that's really what it reminds me of. It also smells really nice and I like how they're small. You just throw them in your purse. Next is from Rare Beauty. So this is another tinted lip oil. I've been into the lip oils lately. I don't know why. I think it's because I got that in Beauty Project one and the Selena one. I have one of these in another color. I think it's just they have been trending in the makeup world. So here we go. Another nude lip oil. I'm not kidding you. I said all this stuff about being intentional. I'm like, bitch, this looks the same. This looks like the same color. So this formula is thinner. It's not as sticky. They're definitely different feelings. Let's see. God, I cannot believe how loud that is. And it's like right outside my glam room window. They're very similar. You probably don't need both of these, but the Selena one definitely has more of like that deeper like terracotta going on. So I got a couple things from Rare Beauty. So this is the Positive Light. I think this is an under eye, what is it called? Under eye brightener, and I got the lightest shade in the color Light, that's what it's called. And it is light. I saw this in store after I ordered it. Ooh, what's this? Look, it's like a little, I don't know, it's like a little metal applicator. That's probably because it's good for under your eyes or something to be cooling. I love all the innovative packaging, like the concealer I'm using right now. I've shown you on here in these videos. If you watch my Monday makeup chats, it's from Milk and it's a roller ball that goes under your eye, but it's concealer. So I like all the innovative ideas that people are coming up with. This is like an under eye brightener, so it has that pink tint to it. It seems like you're not getting a ton of product out with that, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I think I'll like the product, but I don't know. It just seems like I want more. Like I want to be able to wipe it on there and not that much is coming out on the tip of the applicator, so we'll see. But I have not found something from Rare Beauty that I don't like, so we'll see. Okay, next from her is the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer. I got this in my last beauty haul from Sephora, except it was the color that's the lightest one, like a white, and this is the next one that's pink. And supposedly this is her shade, Selena's favorite shade. It's called Mesmerize, and it's more of a pink. This kind of a highlight, oh my god, this would look good. This is like the color for probably everyone. Like you could use this on someone light all the way up to deep skin. It looks so pretty. Where like the first one I got, the white one, it'd be a little bit too light the deeper you go, but something like this is kind of in the middle, so it's a good place to start. What I really like about these are they're thin, but you have time to like blend them in, because sometimes if it dries too fast, you'll like have a stripe where you put the product of these cream products, you know, and I like how this one gives you a little bit of time to buff it out. It's very, very thin, so it doesn't look cakey on your cheekbone or wherever you put it. And you can even mix it in with liquids, like if you want to mix it into your entire foundation or like a moisturizer, you can do that. Okay, I got two lip liners from Charlotte Tilbury. I recently bought Pillow Talk, the lipstick, because it had been so long since I've had it. I bought it for my makeup kit, and that's what these are for, is for my professional makeup kit. I've just been feeling like I don't know, I have a lot of liners in there, but they're mostly from MAC, and sometimes you just want like some different tones. I don't know, like there's no lighter pink that I love. The only like pink I start loving is a little bit darker. So I wanted to try out Pillow Talk. Isn't that a pretty color? So this is for using on everyone else. Makeup kit, no guilt there. I'll totally blow through that for bridal. Like I will use that up in a second. Okay, and then this is Pillow Talk 3 Intense, which I didn't know I bought 3. I thought I was trying to get shade 2. So I don't know if I don't really, maybe I shouldn't even swatch this, because it's a brown. I think I'm gonna return this. I'm gonna listen to my instinct about being intentional. I think this would be great if you have deep skin, and the Charlotte Tilbury liners are beautiful. I've used them before and used them all up, but I already have a dark brown color from Makeup Forever that I love, like a dark brown that's just a neutral. This one's probably a little bit more pink, but unfortunately where I live, I don't do a lot of deeper skin tones, and so I feel like I'm gonna waste this, so I'm gonna set that aside. You probably could use it as like an eyeliner, but again, I'm trying to really pay attention and only buy what I need, and I don't need that. Okay, Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick. So this is in Cafe Noir. Speaking of a brown eyeliner, here you go. So shade sticks, if you used to use those from MAC, if you're my age, it was like beiging, shark skin, like you would put them as your base for your eyeshadow. So anyway, I have a couple of those, but most of them have a metallic finish. And my favorite thing to do when I'm doing makeup on other people, especially because I do a lot of weddings, is put them underneath their lash line down here, buff it out, and then put an eyeshadow over it so that it's waterproof, because the sticks are waterproof. And a lot of crying, happy tears happens on wedding days, but sometimes I don't want a bunch of shimmer down under people's eyes. Like for certain people it looks pretty, but other people it's like, it's just a little bit much going on. Like I want it just more like matte. So I got this because it's matte. All it is like a cool tone, kind of like mushroomy brown. So when people have like taupe matte eye looks, or even like if they have shimmer on the lid, but you don't want shimmer always across the whole bottom of your eye. Do you know what I mean? So I think this is just gonna be perfect. Like my kit is missing this, something like this. You could totally put it on the top of your eye and buff it out up into your crease. You could do smoky liner with it. It's just an eyeliner thicker. If I seem out of breath, I'm like trying to hustle because I just want to go lay down in my bed for like 30 minutes before I have to leave to work out. So I figure if I can get through this, I can go lay down. Okay, actually, let's save those two for the end. Okay, so this is, I'm really excited. I actually learned about this from one of my brides, Valerie. If you happen to ever watch this, thank you. This is from Merit Beauty. The packaging is very pretty. I've never tried anything from Merit Beauty, and I've been super duper into cream bronzers on myself, on clients. I just think for a long time I was so afraid of cream and liquid products because I had oily skin for years. And since having my baby, my skin totally changed. The last 2 years it's been more like dry or normal depending on the time of year. And so now all these creamy highlights and bronzers are my favorite. So she said this one's her favorite and it's very easy to blend. And right now, let's see, I got the color Seine, S-E-I-N-E. But it's got warmth to it, but it's light, which I love that because a lot of times the light ones are cool tone, and it's like not everyone that's light is cool or wants a cool bronzer or like contour color. Like sometimes you just want it to be like neutral or just give you some warmth and use it as a bronzer. Again, they have a ton of colors. Very excited to use this. If you guys want a video, in fact, I'll probably do my next Monday makeup chat. I'll just use a bunch of these products. So if you aren't subscribed and you like Get Ready With Me's, I do this thing called Monday makeup chats, and it's like a Get Ready With Me, but I talk about my own self so you can get to know me other than just like hauls. And I don't know, I think it's a little bit more personal, so I'll use this stuff in that next one. Okay, last but not least are two eyeshadow palettes. The last thing I probably need is eyeshadow palettes, but I really like the packaging and like the ease of these Glossier ones. These are the monochrome essential eyeshadow trios, and this is in the color Teak. Both of these my friend Cassie grabbed me. I have been wanting Teak since I got my other two. I forget the names, but they are the two other lighter neutral color palettes, and I love it because they have a matte that's like a good crease shade and then two shimmers. I don't know, I have, like I said, the other two and I use them all the time because they're just like very wearable daily colors. I'll throw my bronzer in my crease, literally take my finger and rub the shimmer on the lid and then put the crease color in there. Like it's just a no-brainer. It's so easy. Look at that gold Teak color. That is so pretty. I don't know why I've been more into the golds again on my eyes instead of like just doing matte browns. I've been kind of into putting shimmer on my lid. Again, I didn't today. Today I did very neutral, just easy makeup this morning, but I'm not really going anywhere crazy. So if I want to do a little extra, these kinds of sparkles are so pretty. Aren't those gorge? So gorge. I say things sometimes I'm like, you sound so stupid, but they are. They're so pretty and like buttery, like this matte. Very pretty. So do I have colors like this? Probably. Are they all in one place, easy to just throw and take with you? No. So that's why I love these little trios, always using the other colors that I had. And I figured, she called me and she's like, they have Teak in stock. Do you want me to get you one? And I was like, yes, because I've been looking online for probably a good 3-4 months. and they just have not had it in stock. So I'll link it, but it's probably not in stock. So if you see it in your local Sephora, go in there, swatch it, see if you like it. Okay, last but not least, I saved the best for last. So Patrick Ta, I love his work. If you don't follow him, he's a celebrity makeup artist. He does beautiful makeup, beautiful, beautiful makeup. It's very natural looking, most of his stuff, but it just intensifies their beauty. That's what I love. It pops your own beauty. Like, that's what I would describe his makeup style as. So anyways, he has 2 other palettes already, but they're all neutral. Oh, sorry about the wind. But I keep feeling like, again, I do not need them. I don't need them. I don't think I have anything from Patrick Ta besides his body oil, which is gorgeous. It's like a sparkly body oil. I put it on Brides as well, but the packaging sucks. My lid is broken, so I need to get it in a spray bottle because, let me just grab it. It smells so good. I actually bought it from my aunt who's getting married in Mexico, but like, the cap doesn't spray very well. The cap keeps coming off. It was like $65 and I just feel like it should be better packaging, to be honest. But the actual product, it's hard to tell right on my hand, but like when you put that all over someone's décolleté and their chest and their shoulders, it smells so good and it's so shimmery and pretty, but then it dries down. So it's great because it's not like getting all over your clothes. So anyways, that's all I have from Patrick Ta. So I just kind of felt like I've been admiring all of his stuff. I mean, he has like these cool liquid bronze or like cream bronzers, cream blushes, and I've never tried anything. So he launched a 3rd eyeshadow palette and I finally was like, it's time. It's time to get one. And same friend was like, girl, I'm at Sephora, they have one. Because I went to my Sephora, they were already out of stock, or maybe they didn't have it yet because I think I went in there the day he launched it. So this is called Major Dimension 3. I have not used this yet. And it is just a neutral palette, which is like, I probably have 10 neutral palettes, but sometimes it's just like nice to carry different ones so you don't get bored. It's like, now I'm using this one and then I'm switching back to this one, and there's always like a couple colors that somebody does a little bit different, or you're really into that tone of that neutral. I don't know. As you can see looking at this, it's not extremely orangey warm, but it's also not super gray tone cool. Like, I think this is, from what I can see already, just like neutrals. You know, they might lean one way or the other. Like clearly down here, this is a little bit more cool. This is a little bit more warm. But let me get here. I'll show you what's in my kit. This is my makeup kit that I use on brides, part of it. And I need to do like a whole tour of it. I've been wanting to. Oh, see, this is the other rare beauty. It's a lot lighter. Okay, for example, I think I showed this in my last Sephora haul. I just got it from Tarte, and it is a beautiful, warm, neutral palette. But look next to this. I don't know if you can tell, because it's hard to show both of them at the same time. Sorry about my lighting, you guys. I cannot wait to get the overhead light fixed. Do you see how this one on the left is like orangey warm, where this one looks more neutral? Sometimes this is great. Like, someone might want a very warm, like if you have blue eyes and you have a fall themed like photo session with your family, you're all wearing like terracotta colors, something like this would be gorgeous, but maybe you don't want that and you want something more neutral. Okay, KKW Beauty doesn't exist anymore, so I'm really sorry for showing this because you can't get it. Okay, my camera got too hot and shut off. I can't remember where it shut off exactly, but I had grabbed the KKW Beauty palette because it's a very cool tone and I want to show you compared to the Patrick Ta one. Like, that would look really similar to most people, right? Like, those are neutral palettes, but can you tell how the bottom one is cooler even than that bottom row on the Patrick Ta one? So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a really, it has warm and cool in the top and the bottom, but they're kind of neutral, warm and cool. They tend to like pull more neutral is what I'm hoping. You know, I haven't used them, but just looking at them, like, they look like a really good neutral color range. So they're also all matte. And then another thing that's really cool about this palette, and I'm really hoping I like it, is it has 2 bases right here. A black and a brown, like cream, that have this little like a hinged door that you can cover it up so that the powders don't get in there. But that is super cool because if you know, like, I did it very lightly on my own self today. I love taking a liner and smoking it out. I just think it makes the lash line look thicker. And it's so easy. You don't have to like make a perfect line because you're gonna smudge it out anyway. It's 90% of the time if I'm wearing liner, that's how it's done. And I also do that on clients. So you can just grab like a little shader brush, take some of this and like create an outer V like smudge with this, and then go back in with your darker color and like smudge it out just like you would with liner without having to use a pencil. So now that I've talked about it, shall we touch it? I kind of wanted to go in with the black first. I want to see if this black is good. They feel nice. Looks good. Looks pretty. Oh, that is like a rich brown. That is so pretty. These are good. I can already tell. I'm gonna love it. Chocolate brown, like a deep chocolate brown. So pretty. I'm running out of fingers, but I'll just do one of these lighter tones. This beigey one is so pretty for like under the brow bone or as a lid shade. They're creamy. They're creamy for sure, even though they're matte. That was my little haul. I hope you enjoyed this. I felt like they were all just like neutral, pretty, everyday wearable things. Nothing too crazy. More just kind of expanding on the everyday products that you would use all the time. Just maybe trying it out with a new brand or a new shade. I'm very excited. I'm so excited to use this wave iron. I feel like I've just been doing my hair straight every day, so I'm excited to switch it up. I'm very excited to use this Pretty Merit bronzer in the morning. I think this is, I love the shape too. I didn't mention that. It's not round. It's more like perfect for chiseling under your cheeks. I'm excited. So join me in my next Monday makeup chat and I will use a bunch of this makeup. Thank you so much for hanging out today, and I really appreciate you clicking on today's video, subscribing if you subscribed, and I will see you in the next one.